The triple warmer meridian. Oh, it's such a huge part of what we do as functional kinesiologists. And it is our endocrine system and our nervous system. And our endocrine and nervous system take an absolute battering in modern day society. And so it is very rare that someone will have a balanced triple warmer meridian because the way we live our lives. So let's go into what the triple warmer is. It's just one of my favorites. So the triple warmer, when we talk about the endocrine, we are talking about the nervous system. So the nervous system is our senses, so how we respond to the world. It's our sight, sound, taste, smell, touch. And then the nervous system has this connection and this conversation with the endocrine system that starts with the pituitary in the brain. The pituitary is like the conductor of the orchestra that's controlling all the glandular system. The pituitary speaks to the pineal. The pineal is to do with our circadian rhythms. So this is light and day. This is our sleep. It also produces serotonin, so it's our happiness. We then come down to the thyroid. The thyroid's a really important gland. It's metabolism, it's energy, it's our weight, it's our temperature. Then we come down to the thymus. The thymus is to do with the immune system. And then we've got the pancreas, which we've talked about in the spleen pancreas. So there is this connection between the triple warmer and pancreas, but the pancreas has an endocrine function. We also have our adrenals. Our adrenals are absolutely at the heart of what we do. And the adrenals sit on top of the kidneys, and they are responsible for our fight or flight and freeze. So it's our response to stress. And then we also have the ovaries, but the ovaries primarily, and the ovaries in the testes, they primarily sit in the circulation sacs, but there is this connection between triple warmer and the circulation sacs. So that is the endocrine system. And when we're looking at triple warmer, we are specifically looking at the thyroid, the thymus, and the adrenal glands, such an important part of our body. So the triple warmer meridians, the muscles in the meridians, we have 6 of them. So we have the sartorius in the legs that connect from the hip into the knee. We've got the gastrocnemius in our calf muscle. The soleus is also a deeper muscle underneath the gastrocnemius as part of our calf muscle. The gracilis in a thigh, the teres minor in the shoulder for thyroid, and the infraspinatus thymus, which is also in the shoulder. So we've got lots of leg muscles, we've got some hip muscles, and we've also got some shoulder muscles. So the common imbalances in the triple warmer meridian: anxiety, stress, post-viral syndrome, not being able to regulate our temperature, insomnia, fatigue, chronic fatigue, ME, fibromyalgia, glandular fever, plantar fasciitis because of this connection between the gastrocnemius and the soleus, allergies and intolerances because of this thymus connection with the infraspinatus, which is the immune system, a poor immune function, autoimmune issues, blood sugar instability because of this connection that if you learn about the spleen, and we know that the spleen plays a vital role in the immune system function, there is this connection between the spleen meridian and the triple warmer meridian. So we get a lot of burnout that can be, or someone who can't relax. We tend to see with the triple warmer meridian that people with an imbalance either are wired to the ceiling and are go, 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 can't stop, or they're exhausted and they can't scrape themselves off the floor. So that is, look out for that. It's so common. How do we, as functional kinesiologists, balance the triple warmer meridian? And we use the Bs. We use the biochemical, the emotional, the electrical, and the structural. And the biochemical, we look at food intolerances. This is this big part of what we do, because if we're eating foods that we're intolerant to, the body will be producing our stress hormone cortisol, which is part of the triple warmer meridian. And then if we are constantly producing cortisol, which is an anti-inflammatory and it's an immune calmer, then we have a compromised immune system. So you get to learn all of this in the practitioner training in so much more detail. So we are looking at food intolerances. Wheat, dairy, sugar are at the top of our list. In the foundation training, we are looking at food intolerance testing as part of a big part of what we offer as practitioners. Lifestyle recommendations, we need to be doing the right exercise at the right time of day, not like beasting our bodies before we go to bed because we're producing that cortisol hormone. We want to be ensuring that we're getting good quality sleep and we've got good sleep hygiene. Avoiding alcohol, caffeine, and processed sugars, particularly people who are living off of these or are smoking to get themselves through the day. We need to be looking at these lifestyle recommendations. And as part of the functional kinesiology practitioner training, we are looking at supplements. And adaptogenic herbs are a great way of balancing the triple warmer. And we've got so many different adaptogenic herbs that we work with to be able to manage this stress hormone response. Magnesium is amazing for the triple warmer. And there's lots of different types of magnesium. So we're looking at magnesiums that are going to be calming the nervous system. And we used to get magnesium in our soils and in our food, but our food is a lot more depleted these days. So we're not getting the levels of magnesium that we need. And if we've got a compromised immune system or there's some blood sugar imbalance when that is causing a stress response in the body, then zinc can be an amazing supplement for that. Emotional balancing. So the triple warmer meridian sits in the fire element, which is to do with joy, or sadness, and love and hatred. So there's some really strong emotions that sit in the fire element. And we see that from an emotional experience, the triple warmer imbalances, people are often overwhelmed, stressed, feeling depressed, feeling a lack of joy, feeling really sad, feeling really like a hatred of things, or feeling a lack of love. So we tend to see this in the triple warmer meridian from an emotional perspective. The electrical balancing, so the optimum time for the triple warmer is at nighttime, at 9 till 11. And so when we look at the stress hormone cortisol, it's meant to be highest in the morning and it goes down. And melatonin, which is our sleep hormone, is lowest in the morning, but meant to be highest in the evening. And when someone's got a triple warmer imbalance, they tend to find that their cortisol is low in the morning. So they really, really struggle, no energy in the morning. And then the cortisol comes up in the evening. So suddenly they can't sleep when they're exhausted, but they can't sleep in the evening between this 9 and 11 or so they're lying in bed and with the insomnia or just can't get to sleep. And so these are classic times, like that 9 till 11 at night is a classic triple warmer when you start to see the imbalances really start to materialize. The triple warmer meridian starts on the ring finger. So the way that I like to remember it is because it comes up the arm on the outside of the arm because it's a yang meridian. It comes on the outside of them and it comes around the ear to the side of the eyebrow. And so the way I remembered it is if someone's struggling with marriage difficulties, for example, it's the marriage, because it's your wedding finger, is a headache. So that's the way that I like to remember the triple warmer meridian. The structural balancing. So we see that the muscles are around the hips and the legs. So we often see a rotated pelvis or a short leg syndrome or some limping that's going on or pelvic pain or knee pain. Really, really common with a triple warmer imbalance. And when someone comes in to see me with a knee pain, one of the first places I'm going to is stress. And so when this rotated pelvis happens, then the ileocecal valve, which is a mechanism within the digestion in the lower part of the belly, with that pelvic rotation, the ileocecal valve can start to misalign. And so then we see when there is high stress that we see from a structural perspective that there are issues with the digestion. How does the triple warmer fit into the triangle of hormonal health, which is a fundamental part of functional kinesiology? It is at the core. So it is one of the pillars in the triangle. So we've got the blood sugars, we've got the triple warmer meridian, we've got the spleen meridian, triple warmer meridian, and the circulation sex meridian. And these three, they absolutely have to work in balance and they all trigger each other. So if one is off, if there is high stress in the triple warmer, then people will have sugar cravings in the spleen meridian and they will have maybe hormonal issues in the circulation sex meridian. So we have to be looking at this triple warmer meridian if we're going to get this triangle in line, and therefore if we're going to live a healthy and fit lifestyle. So that is the triple warmer meridian.